The diversity of life on Earth is essential to the health of our planet and to our well-being as human beings. But nature is under pressure as never before. Our needs for food, water and land, and our demands for energy and more stuff are destroying habitats, polluting our air and water, and driving species of animals and plants to extinction. We are now losing biodiversity up to 10,000 times faster than it was disappearing 100 years ago. Biodiversity, the variation of life on Earth, is a major factor in nature's resilience. In a biodiverse ecosystem, if the environment changes and some organisms can no longer thrive, others can take their place and fulfill essential functions. It is often the most overlooked species that are the most important to healthy ecosystems. Insects, for example, play an essential role in pollinating flowering plants. A third of the food we eat depends on animal pollinators. Ever more people produce ever more climate emissions. Our planet is on the verge of a climate crisis due to our endless production of greenhouse gases including carbon dioxide and methane. We are headed for a 3 to 4 degrees Celsius warmer world by the end of the century if nations' current climate ambitions are delivered on. We are already seeing species decline due to global temperature increase. Every half a degree of warming has a huge knock-on effect on ecosystems, with mobile species running out of areas to migrate to and temperature-sensitive organisms like corals undergoing massive die-offs. When keystone species like reef-building corals disappear, the rich and complex ecosystems they support collapse as well. Ever more people produce ever more waste and pollution. As populations increase, the disposal of waste from households, agriculture and industry becomes an increasingly serious issue. Our oceans are becoming choked with plastic waste which is killing millions of animals, from sea turtles to whales. Ever more people need ever more food. Agriculture deserves a special mention here as it is a primary driver of habitat destruction, climate change and pollution. Agriculture takes up 50% of all habitable land on Earth. 80% of extinction threats to mammal and bird species are due to agriculture. And our modern food systems are also the biggest contributor to climate change, responsible for around a third of all greenhouse gas emissions, with more than half of these coming from animal agriculture. In order to meet the unsustainable consumption patterns of the global north and feed our huge population, humanity has developed agricultural systems which rely on monocultures, artificial fertilizers and pesticides. Monocultures are increasingly susceptible to disease so require widespread pesticide use which destroys insect populations.